Hey YouTube, what's going on? Just going over the live trade I took today. This is actually my third entry going long. Um, you see the second entry, I went short, delivering from a 5 minute SIBI. We delivered into a 15 minute BISI and price reversed. So the low is actually a 15 minute SIBI, price traded up and is delivering from a 5 minute BISI. So I actually was waiting for price to trade back into 50% of the range. However, I front ran the entry and I'm just looking to see exactly where I want to take partials. I'm setting my targets and yeah, price was pretty much bullish today. My first entry was off New York Open, and I'll go over that on my recap. Price traded down into a 15 minute BISI and traded away. So that was the first trade. Second trade was the short, and now in my third trade. So we could see price delivering out of the 5 minute BISI. We can see a shift in market structure with displacement. And the 1 minute fair value gap price just traded down into that. That was the entry I was waiting for. So in a bit, I will add some more contracts onto this trade and take partials along the way. So there I added some more contracts and I moved my stop up a bit just to keep the risk the same. So as you can see, this video is sped up a bit just to preserve time. It was a pretty long video. It was an hour long for this trade to play out to the end, but nevertheless, it got there. So my stop is about 34 points, and you can see I have my one-to-one partials ready to take off. So we sat in some drawdown here, but I knew where price ultimately was going, was heading back higher. So we just had to be patient. If you can see to the left, that swing high right before my entry on the left where I took the short, that sent price lower. So once price traded above that intermediate term high, I class that as my market structure shift. Later on, I will mark it out. Right now, I was too focused on trading, so I couldn't mark up my charts the way I normally do. But before we are done, I'll mark up the chart so you can see exactly what I was referring to. So we can see some displacement coming out of that 1 minute fair value gap. I'm just waiting for price to hit my first take profit, then I'll move my stop. Alright, so I took the majority of the trade off, move my stop into profit, targeting the buy side liquidity just above those highs. Price was moving beautifully today. So what I just did, I marked out an inversion fair value gap. If we look to the left, we can see a SIBI that sent price lower. Once price traded above that SIBI, I classed it as an inversion fair value gap. If price wants to continue being bullish, it should not trade below, or the body should not close below. So I trailed my stop under the inversion fair value gap. There's a down close candle right inside there. So I'm just waiting for price to take out the liquidity above that high, and I'll take some more partials and continue trailing my stop. Alright, so I took some more contracts off the table and we could see price continuing to push higher. My final target um, is the buy side liquidity. So you could see price did trade into a higher time frame fair value gap. So anticipating some level of retracement, that's why I began to trail my stop very aggressively. So I'm out the majority of my trade, and that's how we should do it, guys. We should always take partials along the way because partials always pay. All right. I know some of you want to hold till the end. Great, yes. But for me, I like to pay myself as we go along because you can never tell. So what I just did was marked off my shift in market structure, the inversion fair value gap that price traded through, and my 1 minute fair value gap that price traded into. So we could see the confluences stacking. Price initially pushed down into a 15-minute fair value gap, showed displacement, pushed higher, traded back down into a 5 minute, and we could see the shift happen there. And we took our entry on the 1 minute BC targeting buy side. So price just took me out there, guys. Check out the full recap.